Hello and welcome to Michelle's Plantry, where we make magic from the everyday mundane in the kitchen and beyond. Today we're going to talk about kitchen energy cleansing. This is lesson 3 of the Kitchen Witch Energy Shift. I feel so energetic after I've cleaned something out, and the kitchen is a place where it needs to be cleaned often. It's just, we live in there. We are cooking, making messes, and it's okay to make messes. But cleaning up after yourself, it can feel like a chore, and people try to avoid it. And we want to bring the love back into the kitchen. But this particular exercise that I pulled out of lesson 3, I thought we'd have a little fun with today. Just a short, quick exercise to get a perspective on how you can amp the energy up in your kitchen. So first and foremost, we're going to enter the kitchen with nothing to do but be an observer. So take a deep breath, release all the judgment, and walk into your kitchen. Take a look around. Notice how you feel. Note the feelings that are coming up for you. Do you have a knot in your stomach? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling depressed? Are you bumping up against some resistance? Do you feel angry? All sorts of feelings, negative feelings can come up. We want to look at, where those feelings are coming from and how we can upgrade that energy. So write them down if you feel called to do that in your journal or just a piece of paper. You can burn it. Of course, you don't have to hold on to this. This is just releasing feelings that can come up. Getting them up and out of you and noticing that this is something that may be preventing you from having a really magical kitchen experience or just a good kitchen experience. These feelings, I'm guessing they repetitively come up every time you walk in. Do you feel like you should be doing something, you should have, or you could do better, or it's not clean enough, or it's not new enough, or all these things that these feelings of not enough coming up? It's happened to me in your kitchen and is bringing you down. So get those out on paper. Recognize them and understand that you can change that perspective. That's lesson 2 of the Kitchen Witch Energy Shift, which is mental energy cleansing. It all ties in. This is something that you can look at no matter what room you're walking into of your house, but we're focusing on the kitchen. So the other thing you want to do in this exercise is ask your kitchen how it's feeling. You bring your energy into the kitchen, and the kitchen has its own energy. When you look at this energy of the kitchen, is it drab? Is it cluttered? Does it have a weird smell? Like, all these things are affecting the energy of the kitchen. So just take note. Is it the color? Color has a big impact on the way we feel. Our environment has a big impact on the way we feel. If you hate green and your kitchen has green or a lot of green in it, or colors that you don't like, it could really affect the way you feel every single time you walk into the kitchen. So notice the color. Notice the lighting. Notice if there's a lot of clutter. And notice if there's a funky smell coming from the kitchen. All these things are things that you can change. So maybe it's just a coat of paint. Maybe it's some new kitchen towels. Unless you have a big budget, you want to just think of small ways that you can change up the color or find a complementary color that you really like that could completely change the vibe of the kitchen. The other thing is, can you get any easy to install under cabinet lighting? Maybe the lighting is bad. Maybe you change out the fixture or add more lighting. Maybe the wattage is too low, or maybe the wattage is too high. So think about the lighting. And then also the decluttering. So a lot of times the kitchen becomes like a dumping ground for everybody's stuff. In a way, it's a comforting thing because that means the kitchen is a really popular place where people like to come. It's just a gathering place of the family or your roommates many, many times a day to get food, and they often leave things. So decluttering is just like brushing your teeth and taking a shower. I mean, it is just part of life. So don't get too hung up on it. Just if you have a lot of clutter to work through, just take one section at a time, and trust me, that one area of the kitchen that you declutter and give it good deep clean and love to, you're gonna feel the energy start to flow right there. It really does open up energy pathways around your kitchen, and it influences the way you feel, and it does open up your creativity and everybody else who's in the kitchen. People can feel more happy, more energetic, and more creative. When you're doing alchemy and intuitive cooking, lesson 5, it's a place where you're gonna make a mess. It's gonna happen, and you just clean up after yourself. Now, that's something that we have to work on training ourselves and our mates in our house to do, but just know that it is a part of life, and everybody's kitchen gets dirty unless they don't cook or go in the kitchen. Another note, as you're doing your clean out, throw away things that are broken. Donate things that you don't use anymore. Tools that you bought you thought you would use, you haven't used in a year or more, just donate it. Old mismatched things that you don't like or make you feel anxious, let them go, set them free, whether they need to be recycled or donated. Those things are blocking the energy of your everyday experience in the kitchen. So release them, let them go. Trust me, less is more. I hope you enjoyed the kitchen energy shift. Practice kitchen energy cleansing, and asking how you're feeling in your kitchen and how your kitchen is feeling can really open up some new energetic pathways for you and amp up the energy of your everyday and make every day feel a little bit more magical. If you need any help, please reach out to me. I can do a Zoom call with you. We can do a free consultation. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.